Okay, dog tag has arrived at Trail Days. It's Friday, and you see my favorite place here at the Wheel of Freedom, the veteran thing. Tomorrow, the veterans who are here are doing a barbecue, and so I think I'll definitely come back. And the funds that they raise are to support the maintenance of this memorial site. So off to do some exploring of the AT vendors area. So for now, dog tag out. So vendor row at Trail City. No, I'm filming that way.
I didn't want to walk.
So dog tag here just at Trail Days. And I'm gonna go wander through vendor row and see if I can find some stuff that I probably don't need. But you know, it never hurts to look. So, and there's the infamous the path that you walk down here in Damascus. Dog tag out. So dog tag here at AT Trail Days, and this young man next to me, his name's Keith. He found me on my either YouTube or Facebook, one of the two. But you're a veteran, right?
Yeah.
A veteran as well. And look what he made dog tag. He runs an embroidery business, but it's got a dog tag with the AT symbol on it. So very nice of him, and you know, thank you, sir, for your service. And if you're ever out or in Damascus area and you need some embroidery, check them out. It's called Stitches and Giggles.
4 Stitches and Giggles.
4 Stitches and Giggles. So dog tag, we're out for now. Dog tag here in Damascus at Tent City. Tent City's around, down yonder, and then out in the woods as well. Very interesting little setup. City benefits from here. Some people pitch big tents, some pitch little tents, and some people just don't pitch at all. They just come in here. So dog tag's going to continue to move. Dog tag out. So dog tag's here at the Trail Days vendor area again, and look behind me. The rain has found dog tag again. So dog tag's going to keep moving. So dog tag out. So dog tag here on Saturday at Trail Days, and I'm standing out here in front of the American Legion. They had a little booth here on Trail Days, and it's kind of nice because last year all they did was they were selling raffle tickets for their raffle. And I told them what we do in our post there in Dinwiddie at the county fair. And Rick, who is the adjutant, he is behind me here somewhere. He's standing under the canopy right there. And he took up laser engraving, and he started doing what I've been doing. And so he's been getting a lot of good results here at the Trail Days. So I'm filming behind me, so you're not watching. But dog tag out for now. We're headed to go get some barbecue from the Veteran Memorial guys. They're doing it as a fundraiser, so dog tag out. So dog tag here at Trail Days by the Veteran Memorial. They had a group of veterans here that do an annual barbecue to raise funds for the maintenance of the Veteran Memorial here. So had to partake in some ribs. Not as good as mine, but they were okay. So dog tag's gonna keep moving. I think I'm gonna head downtown for a little bit and see what's going on down that way. Dog tag out. All right, dog tag here at Trail Days, and I am with a young man. I call him Chief Robbie. He's a retired chief from Tampa Fire. I'm carrying one of the dog tags for a young man that worked for his department. So I'll let you identify, and I see he's got a trail name too.
So trail name Monkey Bones. Robbie just retired as a personnel chief from Tampa Fire Rescue, and I found out about dog tag through a friend of ours that had also referred some names to him. And Stevie Ledoux is a brother of ours that passed away a few years back from mental health, that worked for Tampa Fire Rescue for many years. His son and his brother are a current part of our legacy. And I'm just very blessed and proud that dog tag's willing to carry his name for the trail.
And Chief Robbie, or Monkey Bones, he's planning to through hike next year, so we'll hopefully be following him on his journey next year. So for now, dog tag out. So dog tag here in Damascus, and this is the parade, the Handle Trail Trail Days parade has just started. The dog tag's not at the back yet, so I need to get moving. So dog tag's going to continue to walk. I got.
Oh, yeah. No, they didn't even hire him.
I don't think you're going to be safe on either side. The kids are all down there waiting for you to come, you know, so. There are no survivors. Dogtag here in Damascus, Virginia, and this is the famous Trail Town USA sign on the side of a building. So Dogtag's going to continue to move. Dogtag. All right, Dogtag's here in Damascus, and one of the things about coming to Damascus for Trail Days is there's often people who will do trail magic in town. And lo and behold, I come across this young lady right here, and I came over and I said, well, I'll get a few supplies for my next couple days, and find out that she is one of my followers on my YouTube page. So identify yourself.
I go by Hiker Mom, given to me by some fellow hikers out there. And we do this every year in honor and memory of our son, Red, who hiked the trail in 2015. So I have been following, stalking Dogtag, and I met him today. Yay!
Yeah, and I gave her one of my dog tags, so now she's officially a dog tagger. So it was just cool. And she's got, let me back away for a second. She's got her vehicle here, and she's got all this supplies out here on the back of her car, and hikers can come over and get a resupply. Basically, she says take as much as you want. So, you know, I'm not going to take a ton of it, but I just wanted to get some, and it's just so cool to meet people who have followed me, and just great to see people who are doing trail magic. So for now, Dogtag out. Okay, it's Sunday, May 18th, and Dogtag's back on the AT. Well, at least I will be here in a minute. The AT's down there. I'm headed south into Pearisburg. That's where my sister will pick me up on Wednesday. And until then, Dogtag's out. Okay, Dogtag here, and this is the AT, and that's south. And behind me, trail crosses the road and heads north. So I will be back at this point sometime this weekend, heading north, and we will see. I'm sure you noticed that I have a new hat. I'm no longer wearing the white blaze hat, just because summer's coming, and I really felt like I needed to start protecting my ears and my head. Decided to get a hat. Went into town, into Abington, and went to a Dick's and thought they would have a hiking hat, but all they had is a golf hat. So this is a golf hat until I can find one that's a little bit more floppier. It's nice, but it's going to become annoying because the brim is too rigid, and I keep hitting it in the back of my pack. But I'm sure as weather gets to it, it will soften up and hang down more with my back. So, but kind of walking through a meadow, pasture more than a meadow. So, but you can see local barn yonder that way, and then the other direction behind me continues down that way, and then this way is what I'm probably headed up into. So Dogtag is continuing his journey on the AT, and thank you everybody for their support. Trail Days was cool. Got to meet several people that are following me on my journey. Some were more surprised than others when they got to meet me. When I introduced myself as Dogtag, oh, I follow you on the trail, I just didn't know. So, you know, it's kind of cool. So, but, you know, love what I'm doing, and I'm gonna continue on my journey. And I'm getting ready to cross a bridge here. So I'm gonna put my phone away so I don't end up in the water. So Dogtag out for now. Well, you know how Dogtag loves water, and crossed this creek I think once, but I'll cross it again. But I thought it was pretty interesting where they've hammered the steps right into the rock over there. Pretty impressive. Nice flow. Probably still from all the rain we've been getting in the area. And you know, enjoying my day, my Sunday. Supposed to be a rest day, but not on the trail. So Dogtag is going to continue to move, and I think I looked and I've got maybe 6 miles to get where I'd like to be today, so we'll see. All right, so for now, Dogtag's out. Dogtag here at Laurel Springs Shelter. Not where I'm staying for the night, just stopping in. I was going to use the privy because anytime I come from town and you've eaten town food for a while, of course, you know, I use the privy a little bit more. So I'm just waiting. There's a current user of the privy, so I will wait until they get back, and once they're done, then I will do my privy thing. I'm gonna eat a quick snack, and then I will be back on my way. I think I'm trying to get to the next shelter, which I think is 6 miles from here. So we'll see. Like I said, I have 4 days: Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and then Wednesday is my pickup. I just looked, and I got about 35-40 miles to get to Pearisburg, so I got to spread those miles out over the next 4 days. So preferring to be Wednesday to be a very short day. So I think somebody told me that there's a shelter on the top ridge outside of Pearisburg, so I might look to stay there on Tuesday night, and then I will push down into Pearisburg in the morning and wait for my wonderful sister to come pick me up to take me to my infusion. So for now, Dogtag's going to get a snack and then wait to use the privy. So Dogtag out. So Dogtag up here on what's supposed to be a U, maybe through the trees, or in the wintertime it might have been a nice view, but because the trees are in foliage, you don't get much of a view from the rocks. So all is good, but you know, you got to check these blue blazes out and make sure that you're not missing something worth seeing. So till then, Dogtag out.